Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne podcast. This is a special presentation, so take it all in. It is the last day of the year, and of course, I had the podcast itch, guys. The king says, you know what? I can't let you guys get into or start 2023 without me giving you my own personal top 5 movies of 2022. I'm pretty sure you guys are dying, Throne Nation, to hear from the king. And you're pondering, will the king be back in 2023? I don't know. But right now, all I know, I'm doing this video. And yes, remember guys, this is my own top 5 movies. Movies that I've watched. Movies that I haven't seen. I ain't gonna add them in the top 5 or even the top 10 to tell you the matter. It's what I like, do or die, and I don't care what you guys have to say. So remember, it's my own personal picks. Alright, so my opinion is the only one that matters right here on my channel. So take it or leave it. I don't care. You're welcome. Okay, guys, before I start my top 5 list, I'm going to give some honorable mentions because I see a few films, that I'm not going to include. And, of course, that's like movies like Avatar 2, Glass Onion, The Fablemans. King hasn't had a chance to go see it because they could have made the top 5 list. But as of right now, this moment, end of the year, King hasn't seen them, so I'm not including him in my list whatsoever. So deal with it. I'm pretty sure you're going to see him on everybody else's list but mine, but I don't care. So anyways, those are some honorable mentions that I haven't seen yet. Won't make the list, unfortunately. Other movies that I've watched that, haven't made the list is Prey. It's a new telling of the Predator film franchise. Go watch it. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. You got The Northman. You got Black Phone with Ethan Hawke. Who else do you have? You have, if you want to watch, Uncharted, Black Panther 2, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once with Michelle Yeoh. Pretty decent. Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever, of course. And a whole bunch of other cool movies I've seen, guys. But that's some honorable mentions. So now, I'm pretty sure you guys are dying to see what made my top 5 list. And remember, it's what I saw, not what you guys saw. Okay, here we go. Sitting at number 5, it is the one and only. You ready? Drum roll, please. No, I'm just kidding. There's no drums in here. If I had drums, my dog would start barking and we'll be in hell. Trust me, living hell. Headaches, and you name it. You don't want a grumpy king for this top 5. Okay, number 5. Barbarian. Yes, it's directed by Zach Kreger. I saw it on Amazon Prime. Very surprised of what I watched. And I'm telling you, it's one of those films you're thinking you're watching one thing, and then all of a sudden there's a twist, and it's a twist in the middle of the part. It stars Bill Skarsgård, Justin Long, Kate Bosworth for a little bit, and Georgina Campbell. She's the main actress of the film. It is a horror film. It's let's just say it involves BNB or Airbnb. I can't even pronounce the damn thing properly. And things go haywire. It starts from a creepy situation, then it gets even more creepier, then it just gets sick. And then, yes, the ending was kind of a little funny, like what happens, but I'm not going to tell you what happens so you guys can check it out for yourselves. But I was pleasantly surprised, and everybody talked about it, and it was worthy of making my top 5. So there you go, Barbarian. Okay, number 4. I'm telling you right now, guys, King to one King. I was really surprised about this too. Even though it was a little bit on the longer side, it was 2 hours and 40 minutes. Elvis, directed by Baz Luhrmann, starring Tom Hanks, Austin Butler, and Olivia DeJonge. I hope I pronounced that right. But Austin Butler's portrayal of Elvis Presley, phenomenal through the film. Him singing, the moves, you start to feel that he embodied Elvis to the fullest T. If Elvis was here today, Austin Butler, and I'm telling you, he transformed himself into the role. He bought into it. The acting is great, even by Tom Hanks being that douchebag colonel, or colonel, as they call him, the guy who managed Elvis, and what he did. Holy shit. I learned a few things about the King that I didn't know, but I watched in this thing. And I'm telling you, it was just 10 minutes a little too long for making it higher on my list. but it was enough to mention, and it was well done. One of the better Elvis, I guess, biographies that, modern day time. And I think Austin Butler is probably going to get nominated, and probably even Tom Hanks for his role in this. But a must see. My number 4, Elvis. Okay, number 3, Bullet Train. Yes, you heard me right. Bullet Train, starring Brad Pitt, Joey King, Aaron Taylor Johnson, and Sandra Bullock's in here too, and a whole whack of other amazing actors in it. It was a film that the doc had mentioned. King, you gotta check it out. So I bought it on Blu-ray and I watched it, and I can honestly say it's 2 hours of fun. I enjoyed myself from beginning to end. It takes place on a train, the Bullet Train, and the way the story progresses and all these like missing parts kind of interact with each other. And Michael Shannon, the mysterious guy at the end, the boss who shows up, was pretty cool. Fight scenes were amazing. Action was great. It was directed by David Leitch. And I'm telling you right now, guys, one of my favorites. And it makes my number 3 on my top 5 list. Okay, number 2. 2 films, I would say, tied for this position. Because sometimes I feel like one is good and one should be on my list, and vice versa. So, but I like them, enjoying them both the same. But sometimes, one of the films kind of took that for me. One's not always rewatchable, even though it's damn good, and the other's not. What the hell am I talking? I'm talking about The Batman, and of course, Doctor Strange 2 and the Multiverse of Madness. Yes, the Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness was a little bit of a letdown. It wasn't exactly what I was expected, especially with Elizabeth Olsen's character, to kind of wreak havoc and really totally wreck shop and maybe introduce the X-Men. But you know what? That's okay. I'm not Kevin Feige. What I expect doesn't make the movie any good or worse. It's whatever was presented was decent. Some cameos, you name it, the work. Special effects, of course, was top-notch. Rewatchable. I could watch that movie a lot more than, of course, The Batman, directed by Matt Reeves, which is a far better put together movie. Darker, grittier, more serious, and well put together film that, I don't know, even like Joker, I can't watch this thing over and over and, enjoy it. And that's kind of like why I'm kind of torn between a well put film and written film, like, and acted by Dano. You had, oh God, Pattinson, Kravitz, Wright, Colin Farrell as the Penguin, and Andy Serkis as Alfred. Like, you have a well gritty put together film about Gotham and Batman together, compared to a little bit more lighter but more, I guess, easy to watch or easy on your eyes to watch film like, Doctor Strange 2, the Multiverse of Madness, even though there is killing in that, but you don't see a lot. It's kind of like a little bit of off-screen for the most part, but the Batman, you see what you see, and it was a good take. But that's why I'm kind of tossed up there. But love them and hate them at the same time. They can both be on my top 5 list at times and off. That's why I was indecisive. But when they were on my list, they will be my number 2 film. So they get the tie. Like it or leave it. You guys go in the comment section. You guys do the tiebreaker. I don't care. Me personally, got 2 films at my number 2. My top 5 list. Too bad. So anyways, The Batman, and of course, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, directed by Sam Raimi, and of course, Matt Reeves. So, well acted, well deserved. Okay, now, you guys are probably wondering, what movie made the King's number 1 list? If you guys have been watching the movie Throne from day one, and even the early days of the Civil Canadians, there was one man that the King would fight and die by his side. And you know who that is. My buddy, Tom Cruise. And when I say Tom Cruise, you guys know exactly what film I'm talking about. It's probably been there since I started blabbing about him. Top Gun Maverick is my number 1 movie pick of the year. So, totally taken by surprise. It took me a while to see it. I didn't see it till like basically November of this year. I waited to get it on 4K or Blu-ray to watch my buddy Tom Cruise there in his film. And from the doc, from everybody who saw it, public, you name it, the tweets, the Rotten Tomato scores and shit, it earned its place upon being one of the billion-dollar movies of the year, and I couldn't believe it. I didn't expect it to go there because I'm like, sequel Top Gun from 1980 something, and now you're doing one now. Like, come on, seriously, why? But I was surprised. You don't even have to watch the first Top Gun. You kind of get an idea through Miles Teller's character and stuff. Listen to this cast, guys, alone: Tom Cruise, Jennifer Connelly, Miles Teller, John Hammond, Val Kilmer makes an appearance. He's in it. Maria, oh my God, I hope I don't butcher her name. I can't even remember. I can't even read my own writing. But anyways, there's a whole bunch of people there, guys, that are in it, actors, and everybody who was in it brought it. And especially the air assaults or action with the airplanes and the jets. Holy shit. And you know, it's Tom Cruise and all the actors actually doing their shit. Phenomenal. From the story, from point A to point B, Val Kilmer showing up, the action, the drama. Everybody brought it. And there was a reason for it being in existence, for God's sakes. Like, there's a reason why Tom Cruise is a movie star. And this film, if this doesn't solidify anything in any of your eyes, even if you're a fan or not, who cares what he does personally? But on screen, this man brings it. And I'm telling you, whatever he's in next, like Mission Impossible, it's coming out. Next one, next year. Can't wait for that, my buddy. But anyways, Top Gun Maverick, it's probably the best film of the year in my personal opinion. I can watch this movie over and over and not get bored. That's one indicator. Two, look at the money it's made. And it's not only me. It's people who are not even fan of Tom Cruise saying that it's pretty damn decent. And you know what? Who can argue with it? Success, the action, it's a damn good film. The realism, the story, like everything's good. I'm not saying that's, oh my God, mind-blowing. But it's entertaining. It's how the movie should be. To go to the movie theaters, throw everything out of the window, and just enjoy yourself. And it's an experience and a half. And honest to God, it brings a smile to my face. And I'm glad that all you guys probably agree with me. If you don't, I don't care. But leave your comments in the comment section. What you guys think? Do you think I made the right choice? Or do you think I care if I made the right choice, if you like it or not? But Top Gun Maverick is my #1 movie pick of 2022. So let me go through my list, guys. So, okay, we got number 5, Barbarian. Number 4, Elvis. Number 3, Bullet Train. Number 2, The Batman / Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. And number 1, Top Gun Maverick. So you guys give me your top 5 list below in the comment section. You know, trust me, guys, there's no Avatar and all that crap because I haven't seen it, and I don't want to say, let's put that one, let's put Black Phone, let's put The Northman and stuff like that. Movies that I haven't seen, I can't really make a judgment on it and say they're shit or bad. Only what I saw this year, that's kind of what I base it. I'm pretty sure I forgot a whole bunch of other shit that I saw that I didn't even put it on this list. But those are my top 5. Like it or leave it. Leave your comments in the comment section below and leave me yours. Be more than glad to respond, like, and see what you guys have to think. What's your best 5 films of 2022? So there you go. That is this edition of podcast special, whatever you want to call it. Like, share, and subscribe. Stay off the king's throne. Be the hell good. Keep on watching movies in 2023. And who knows, sometime in 2023, you might see me pop up here and there after watching a couple of films, doing a couple of reviews here and there. But I thought, you know what? Let me tell you guys what I thought was decent in 2022. And if you probably didn't even see them, you can go rush and see my top 5 list. And whoever else you put your C in the comment section, pretty much. So be the hell good. Happy New Year, Throne Nation. And we'll see you definitely sometime in the new year. When? I don't know. But the king is going to take some time off. So until then, be the hell good. Stay off the king's throne.